All right, hey, welcome to another coffee break, everybody. My name is Ryan House. I'm a PhD student in the Media, Cinema, and Digital Studies program in the English department at University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. Today we're playing Death Stranding. Yeah. Partly because I love this game, and I actually have a piece coming out in Game Environments, I think in December, about this game. And honestly, more to the reason why I'm playing this is that I needed to set up my PS4 for Lunch Zone on Wednesday. So, yeah, I wanted to play a PS4 game today. Okay, so this is actually picking up after the end of the narrative.
Name's Sam.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me. I kind of have forgotten how to do everything. This is the sort of, it's not really New Game Plus, but sort of the, spend 2 weeks doing the game before the end of the narrative that we've already seen. If you aren't looking for spoilers, I'll try my best. I don't really feel like, I mean, trying to explain this plot is sort of a pain. But yeah, probably we'll talk about a little bit of stuff. Let's see what I have right now. I've got not a whole lot here. Okay, so I do have a little bit of cargo. Some rare watches that are going to Port Knot City. What if oh wait, I did have some more stuff in the truck too. Let's see what that was. Looks like resins and I don't fucking know what. Alright, well, let's make it to Port Knot City. Actually, I don't even know where I'm at right now, or where Port Knot City is. Yeah, good lord, it's been a minute. Okay, Port Knot City. Looks like I have something going on in that mailbox. This is the one BT crater I caused in my playthrough of the game. I was really careful not to do it, but this trick, for whatever reason, was just such a pain in the ass that it happened, and I was like, fuck it, I don't want to do that again. So, yeah, it's probably going to be quite a pain in the ass to drive through it, but let's see if I can do it. If I can remember what steers. Is there a horn in this game? Oh yeah. So much is coming up. I can't tell if that's connected to anything. I never really spent a whole lot of time building things other than oh fuck, that was a big one. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh man, I'm boned. Ah, shit. No. Oh man. I almost made it. Can I get back in the car? Alright, I think I've lost that shit. Oh, I've lost the ladder. I think they might get me. No. Oh, so close. Alright, let's bounce. Get the fuck out of here. I'm being a little bit more cavalier than I was in my original playthrough. Yeah, I mean, I suppose the stakes are still as high. I certainly don't want to blow anything up, but we've already handled sort of the big bad in the narrative here, so okay. I know this game is sort of I don't know, you either love it or you hate it. Oh yeah, the bike. That's my fucking jam here. Seriously, like I was basically on a bike for fucking 90% of the game. Somebody gave up, but I think I can get it up here. Oh, 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 too far, too far. Come on, camera, work with me here. This is not going my way. Huh. I feel like there's a little bit of an invisible wall here, which is not something I've dealt with before. Like, I felt like I could go up right here, right? But maybe not.
Let's get this show.
Alright. Oh. Alright, you gotta be kidding me now. Let's get on the ladder. I like it. I wanna like it. Alright, see, this is one instance of the like system not being awesome. There we go.
Thanks for the help.
So, I think the like system is incredibly interesting in this game.
This one's for you.
I think it was kind of the thing that started off my thinking in this game. In the piece that I wrote, particularly the way that the liking system sort of emulates, if not outright produces, effective labor in the player. So if you don't know, all of these structures here, particularly the ladders and even the bikes and things, they were either created or left by other players that I can't see, but that are connected to the servers and sort of the things that they do in their world randomly appear in my world, and I can see them once I've connected to the chiral network. As you level up your, I think the network strand maybe category, as that increases, you. That's really stupid. Okay, so like is the same button as something else now, as the photo mode. That's stupid. So you'll notice I'm trying to point at a screen that you can't see. That a bar goes down, so you have a small amount of window, a small amount of time to tap on the touchpad to like, and the likes give points or whatever to other players. And they can also give you points and all that good stuff. But I find, as you upgrade, as you increase, you have more and more time to give likes. So I feel like, in effect, what it does is takes you out of playing the game, as you've just seen me do a couple of times. You stop, you go back because you missed it, and then you just mash this button for 30 seconds to 45 seconds to a minute, I guess. See, here we go. You can see the white bar decreasing now.
This one's for you.
And I could stop. Look, I don't have to do this, but I have a sense of I don't know. We'll call it communitas, I suppose, to my fellow porters. And I want to say that there's actually sort of a selfish reason too. I can't remember if you get points for the likes that you give. If giving likes sort of makes it more likely that your structures show up in other games. Oh, that's not up. I see.
There we go.
Let's see what this is. See, I'm also seeing things dropped by other porters, by other players. So, yeah. That is Oh, I see. I see. It's left and right now. I was doing it too close to the center.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Yeah. Okay. So, as I was saying earlier, before I messed up with that bike, I suppose. The game's main mechanic is basically walking and balancing. I can hold my left and right triggers to secure my load here as I pick up things. Everything that you carry in your inventory is literally carried on your player's back. And so, sort of what comes out of this is trying to keep your balance as you're going across these crazy, uneven, treacherous paths and terrains. Yeah, and sort of what really sticks in my mind about this mechanic is its relation to precarious labor, sort of writ large. Sam is basically a delivery person / internet hookup guy. Seemingly migratory. Like, he doesn't have a home. Instead he has rooms, sort of a safe room in each of these. You can see it sort of on the horizon there. These outposts of bridges in various places. But you know, he never talks about going home necessarily. He's just sort of liminal. Not to mention in the narrative, you know, basically the fate of this post-apocalyptic America rests on him doing his job for the good of everyone else. So everyone basically that has survived the death stranding
on those core muscles
has taken to living underground. So there's these sort of entryways that you can see above ground like this. But then as soon as I get there, you'll notice. Ben Hancock. This map, this thing has been here for a while. I don't know if it's always Ben Hancock's. And it seems like, you know, maybe it's not, because I've definitely liked this bridge before, and now I can like it again. So maybe it just keeps coming back and back. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe this one's set here and just meant to look like a player, because clearly there is a path coming here. I don't think so, though. Okay. This is not where I'm supposed to go, but it'll work. Oh, yeah, there's another bike. So you kind of saw me lunge to the right there. That's me losing my balance. Let's see if they have any orders. Let's see what we can do here. Where was I going? Port Knot City. Right? Okay, so we'll take a we'll just head that way. Oh goddamn! Back to the wind farm? You gotta be kidding me! Fuck. Okay. I'm not gonna fabricate any equipment. I have the bike. Ugh. Whatever, I'll take this, I suppose. Thanks to that dude. Okay, so now I'm gonna load all of the stuff on the bike. Load what I can in the truck. I'm gonna auto-arrange cargo for the best fit. Alright, and away we go. Head out. Alright. Alright, so now you can really see, like, because this is the end of this end of the game, I've leveled up the ability to move things and keep my balance a little bit, so it's not quite as tedious as it is early in the game. But Yeah, once you get enough, it's like this, you know. And if you don't have a vehicle, this is just the way that you this is the way you play the game. Okay, we're gonna do a little video game magic here. Come on now. Where, despite having all that shit, I can fit into the cab. It's okay. It's okay. Oops. Okay. Now let's set our map to where we want to go. Where was it? To the musician's house, right? Is that you? No, it's you. Shit, how do you set a waypoint? Place marker. There we go. I don't feel like that didn't. Oh yeah, nope. There it is. Okay. Now I have a dotted line to follow. Oops. Getting a little windy in here. This game is beautiful though. Like, just, I love the way the water looks and the way the mist comes off of the peaks. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to climb that shit though. Am I gonna have to go straight over it or around it? A little bit of A, a little bit of B. You know what? I think it's just right up there. I don't think I have to go all the way around this. It's been, like I said, sorry, a minute since I've played this, so I can't quite remember where everything is. But I think it's in this little cove here. Let's see if I can make it up this hill here. No, I'm not gonna make it. Oh wait, yes I am gonna make it. You must be shitting me. Alright, let's take it on foot from here on out. Although, oh fuck, but I think I have... No, fuck it, let's try to use the vehicle. Because I have stuff in the vehicle that I think goes to the musician, and I'm feeling lazy. I don't feel like parsing it all out, figuring out what's what. I thought I saw a bridge. Did I make that up? Oh, Lord. Okay, well. It's okay. Let's open cargo. And we can stuff some stuff around. Cool. And let's see. I bet this and this goes to the musician. Yeah. So load that on me. Alright, and we're good. Okay, so there's some BBs around me, but some BTs around me. What the fuck was that? I got quite good at murdering the BBs with the knife that Mama gives you, but I mean BTs, not the BBs. Well, fuck. What do I have? couple of ropes. I mean, a couple of ladders. But I might not need them. Cool. This dude's getting a like. Alright. Let's see. Plap. Alright, see. And now my name is... Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Fucking grab the thing. Alright.
This one's for you.
Alright. We're gonna make it. That ladder just does not seem like it is where it should be. Okay. So, anyway. Another interesting thing about this game, and I think ties very well into the precarity thing that I was just talking about, the way that the mechanics sort of literalize precariousness in Sam. So, as you may know, this is a Hideo Kojima project, and Kojima is very interested in the work of Dutch scholar Johan Huizinga, and particularly his work on the Homo Ludens. And I want to say that I think what Kojima is doing is very neat, but I'm not sure he has the best understanding of Homo Ludens. But I think he's close enough to be interesting anyway. I think he overplays it a little bit and exaggerates it. But so on the website, on the Kojima Productions website, who is the production house of the Death Stranding, they have a bit about the Homo Ludens. It can almost be read sort of as a manifesto for Kojima Productions. And in part, I have part of it here. He says, quote, "Playing is not simply a pastime. It is the primordial basis of imagination and creation. Truth be told, Homo Ludens, those who play, are simultaneously Homo Faber, those who create. Even if the earth were stripped of life and reduced to a barren wasteland, our imagination and desire to create would survive. Beyond survival, it would provide hope that flowers may one day bloom again. Through the invention of play, our new evolution awaits." Yeah, so, I mean, he's, I think part of my issue with the way that he sort of positions Homo Ludens is that it's sort of a being outside, something to attain, and that's not quite what it is, right? It's we already exist. It already is part of the human being, but not even human being, but living being. In some way, animals play, right? Animals play. Animals don't have to be taught how to play. They don't sort of transcend into a being that then plays, and neither do humans. But I mean, I do like Kojima's sort of fascination with creating experiences sort of specifically to draw attention to that mode of human being in the world, we'll say. But I think where this game gets most interesting is when you take sort of those two ideas that I've talked about and put them together. On one hand, this game is sort of the game tells us, let's see, in an unlockable text by the character Hartman called Bridges Needs Homo Ludens. It takes it directly into the diegesis of the story itself, right? This idea that Homo Ludens are going to save us, and then, you know, the characters in the game start telling us that we need a Homo Ludens. Let's see. The character Hartman describes the player character as fitting those ideals that Kojima Productions website lays out. Quote, a very special type of human. A breed that would serve Bridges rather well. Homo Ludens, they who play. Be it deliberate or unintentional, Homo Ludens unites people. Creating culture, shaping the world around them. Not through violence, nor laws, or prescriptions, but rather through metaphorical acts of play. They create culture, shaping the very world around them, not through violence, nor laws or prescriptions, but rather through metaphorical acts of play. I know of only one person who matches this description, the one they call the Great Deliverer, Sam Porter, end quote. So, this idea that the Homo Ludens is, you know, transcendental of humankind, and that it positions the player character, Sam, here, as this avatar of the Homo Ludens. Of course, that he's also our avatar for this sort of metaphor of precarious labor, right? So, sort of seemingly, on one hand, he is, you know, sort of this superhuman, maybe like ultra-human Homo Ludens, who is going to save us. On the other hand, he's sort of a lowly, precaritized gig worker for this Bridges platform economy, right? Making deliveries that could range from anywhere from vintage sound systems to life-saving medication to fucking pizza. Yeah, you have to deliver pizza in this game sometimes. I suppose you don't have to. You're asked to, but you could just not or fail to do it.
Delivering cargo.
So what does that say about what the Homo Ludens is?
Good of you to drop in again. That's the picture of perfection right there. Doubt anyone but you could have pulled this off.
Okay, so obviously this is the sort of mission complete stage where we get scored by everything, where we see that sort of every sort of bit of data has been collected through the data that is generated through this act of completing this job is used to score Sam and the player. Some of this facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. Yes! Oh, Luden's mask frame color. Cool blue. Cool blue. Okay, I got a lot of stuff. I don't know. I can... Yeah, okay. Lots of information coming at me. New hologram. For, oh my god. Okay. Alright. So I raised my connection level quite a bit there, actually. I'm not sure I've raised any to 5 stars yet. Okay, but I mean, we have lots of data going on here, right? This collection of data from Bridges, of Sam doing the job that Bridges is paying them to. I mean, it's not unlike Uber or any of those other sort of platforms that utilize labor as a commodity. Sorry, utilize data as a commodity. And that data of labor. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, this might raise me to the 5 stars. That was just the first cargo. See, I have likes from the recipient, so I'm upgrading. And then here we have the porter grade, of course. But then the star sort of represents all of the aspects of being a porter, and I'm leveling up each one. Cargo condition, miscellaneous is sort of like, you know, and I'm not sure what it is. A lot of stuff. I think distance traveled is one of the things. Bridge link is the thing that I was describing. That is what increases the likes the players can give. Well, it increases the amount of time that you can like things.
We both got shit to do. You especially, am I right? Rock on, brother. Stay strong.
All right. He looks like a Japanese beetle.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay. Casualties of Twilight. So I've got some mail too. I've got email that I can check, which is, you know, lovely. Play a game and get email. Anything going to Port Knot City? No. Oh, it wants me to go retrieve that and come back. You know, I'm kind of done with you, man. I gotta make it to Port Knot City. So is it deliver lost cargo? All right, none of this goes here. We're bouncing. Peace. I suppose I should check my email here. Here we go. Benjamin Hancock. Well, we'll go in order. George Baton, Casualties of Twilight. Hi, Sam. You really helped me out there. Thanks, man. I can't remember what I did for this guy. And that book you brought me, it's actually a movie script. It's an interesting movie from an interesting time back when the world was divided east versus west. The Cold War, they called it. The movie is called Casualties of Twilight, and it's about two lovers who are caught up in the ideologies of the global conflict and about how they destroy the world in order to be together. It's just a short movie, but it's interesting from a psychological perspective. Some people actually say it predicted the Death Stranding. Is that a real movie? I don't think it can. I didn't think it'd get mixed up with a consignment of cargo that'd be stolen by mules. I really panicked once I heard it was gone. So yeah, thanks for bringing it back. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you got it, buddy. I guess that won't happen until I back out. Okay, Benjamin Hancock, American Reconstructionism, not just a dream. Thanks yet again. It's getting to the point, if it hasn't already, where words won't cut it. Okay, yeah, he's just praising Sam for being awesome. You have to finish it for all of us, make us whole again. Okay. Usually you get likes for reading mail. Did I just miss it? Maybe I just missed it as I was reading. But again, you know, that sort of emulates the real life affective labor of reading, checking emails. And you don't have to respond here, but it's sort of, you know, it cuts that part out. There was a fucking bridge. Okay. Well. You can also leave. These are player left signs, of course. And then, yeah, I mean, back to affective labor. You know, they're meant to sort of. I'm not sure they do much other than. Some do some things. There's some signs that give you like a boost if you're in a vehicle. You know, I'm sure there are other functions for some of the other ones that I haven't found yet. For instance, the baby one. I wonder if BB is crying, if you hit that sign, if it'll calm down or something like that. Now to see what I mean about just like stopping, you just stop. This is a good sign. So when you hear people respond, and if you've played this game, and I'm repeating shit that you know already, apologies. But for those of you who haven't, when I say something and you hear people respond, it's coming from a site where another player has rested. When you see Sam sit down when I'm not doing anything for a minute, oh fuck, oh shit! I cannot believe I didn't spill my guts there. What was I saying? Oh yeah. You can interact with the places the players have rested. Like a little sort of nodule sticks up, and you well, you can like them, which is basically as far as the interactions in this game go. So, sort of back to this idea of the Homo ludens and the precarious worker. I think particularly this period of the game is the most interesting to think about. As I mentioned, this is after the narrative is closed. I've seen already the end cutscene. Right after that, Sam wakes up in a safe room, like he has countless other times at the beginning of a play session, and it tells you that what is taking place now is actually happening 2 weeks prior to the end game. We keep seeing it called the inauguration, right? Past the time until the presidential inauguration, which, as I mentioned, we've already seen as part of the. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I need to cut left. Oh man, I might not make this. Before time today, but I'll try. I've got 20 minutes. We can do this. So back to Huizinga and the idea of the Homo ludens. And we'll see if I can get this right. But Huizinga's really interested in the way that human beings have made culture, right? And he calls it. He talks about it through this act of playing. And he I don't want to say he positions it against ritual, but there's definitely sort of some sort of tension there between play and ritual, right? Play, as he explains it, is sort of this act of doing. It's open-ended. It moves beyond sort of the self and gets into the realm of the collective. But it's always okay. It's always open-ended. It's not. I mean, it's not ritualized yet, right? And once it becomes ritualized, it takes on a different dimension, right? And it's still sort of the way that. Well, I just fucking could not have stopped at a worse place. What else did I have in here? Taking my bike, bro. Gotcha. What am I doing? Alright, fuck that noise. I hope I didn't leave anything important. But fucking maybe I did. Ugh. Attached to suit, carried in. Oh, but yeah, there is no. Oh, because I took the. Ugh. I hope I didn't leave anything important in that other car. Whatever. Capital, not city. Okay. Oh, fuck. Peace. I got this. I got this. Alright, hey, we did it. How far are we from That City now? Alright, just sort of straight down. Remove all markers. and then new marker. Okay, so I'm trying to fucking finish my thought about Homo Ludens and Precarious Worker. If we take this game as Kojima says, right, as being sort of this practice at being, of existing as the Homo Ludens, then what we really are doing is working through the ritualization of a precarious laborer, of a gig worker, right? We're enacting that, and we're playing. And I think up until the point, I think the game itself is this process of ritualization of this kind of labor. And as one is playing, particularly I think the narrative, it is still play, and it becomes it's gradually becoming ritualized until that ritual is complete, until that thing is complete, and they complete the narrative. And then it becomes sort of this, I mean, like what I'm doing right now, just sort of a...
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
I don't know if I quite have the words there for that yet. But interestingly, and the reason that this has to take place 2 weeks prior to sort of the culmination of the game, this is a spoiler, apologies, but it's not a very big one. At the very end of the game, Sam has to leave. Sam, as sort of this embodiment of the Homo Ludens, cannot stay in the game because it's become ritualized, right? He has no place here. He must move on. And so, in order to get us to keep playing, they have to set it in the past, sort of where this act of ritualization is nearing completion, but has not quite become ritual yet. I think. I want to say that there's a lot of evidence that Kojima has thought at least about parts of this. I think particularly sort of the relationship between Bridges and Sam as sort of the platform and the precarious labor that it employs is at the heart of this. We know very little about Bridges, and most of what we know about the world is sort of filtered through Bridges. So we sort of, we operate on the lowest possible rung of this corporate ladder, if we want to assume that it has sort of a corporate structure. Let's see. Let's make deliveries. Was it really just the one? I thought I had more than that here, but maybe I dropped it. So, for all of for being an open world, it gives the impression that you can go anywhere, you can do anything.
There anything the legend can't do?
But yet, everything that you do is sort of confined by bridges in the game. You can only go so far. You can only use certain tools that Bridges provides in areas that you've sort of connected to the chiral network, so that Bridges is sort of in power there, right? Other structures, I think I mentioned this earlier, structures from other players don't show up just sort of out in the wilderness, per se. Rather, they only show up after you've sort of,
Access delivery terminal for further information.
after you've given an area access to the Bridges network, the chiral network. Sorry, that's probably hella loud. And the like system, right? Like that's Bridges through and through. That is seemingly sort of like a corporate structure to keep its employees, happy, sort of. There's really not a whole lot to the like system, except for that, it grants you greater access to the Bridges system. So it's sort of self-serving in that way for Bridges. There's no liberation there. It's simply it's disguised as liberation, but it's really just sort of enmeshing you further into the Bridges economy. Yeah, and that power is that economy. I should say the power is both political and economical, because Bridges, turns out to be basically the United States government, or the United Cities government at the end. Oh yeah, I did want to talk a little bit about precarity. All of these thoughts are sort of jumbled. I think taken together they make sense, but in this order, they're just a nightmare. Don't I have anything else to do? We're running out of time here. I might just drive around while I talk. But that seems wasteful. Let's go make sure I don't have a package. Alright. That backfired. Hey, it's trash time. Sorry for that. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. Okay, you might hear some beeping, but I think the dumping is over. Okay, so I picked up one job where I have to go retrieve something and bring it back. And there were some other jobs that I'm just gonna wait because there's no sense in like taking the packages out with me and getting them damaged. Let's make sure I'm going to the right place. Let's see, on orders. There it is. Fuck, that's not what I meant to do. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, back. But it was like... Fuck, right there. Fuck, it was further along than I thought it was. Alright. Okay. So, sort of to that idea of ritualizing this sort of labor. Fuck me. Isabel Laurie wrote about well, I might have to go all the way around. Wrote about sort of aspects of precarity, and I think it could be really useful for this discussion. So she breaks it down into three types, three categories, right? There's precariousness, and that's something that's just part of the human condition. It's part of the living condition. It's, you know, it's our relationship to our natural tendency to die and get sick, to get hurt, right? We are precarious, sort of like what Sam says in the end of the game. Like, everybody's pretty fucking fragile right now, right? Life is fragile to a degree. That's precariousness. Precarity, then, is an individual's relationship to let's see. I don't want to say relationship because I said that already, but it's sort of their position in accordance to, in relation to precariousness, based on socioeconomic conditions, right? So someone who can afford the best doctors and has health insurance and yada yada yada, their relationship to their precarity, their relationship to precariousness isn't quite as strong, say, or maybe not even strong, but as immediate. Come on, I can do this. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was close. Stupid rock. Alright. I should have done that. I've probably gone past where I need to, though. No, not quite. Let's see. Let's take it right. I don't want to go... Of course I've got to take this for mules. I just noticed. So, say, the people who live in the bunkers clearly are precarious creatures because they can die, which is why they, live in a bunk. Fuck no. 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 Get off me. Get off me. Let's get on the bike. Can I get on the bike? No, I can't. Alright. Fuck that noise. I'm out of here. I guess I lost my bike, but that's okay. I probably need to climb some shit anyway.
Over here.
Oh, it's past the musician. Okay. Right. So the musician and the people in Port Knot City, right? They of course, as living beings, experience precariousness rather. But Sam is clearly more in a state of precarity. His precarity is greater because of his job and what he has to do, and the social security net, that he is privy to is less than maybe theirs. Then finally, there's the precarization, and it refers to the structures of power that sort of shit. I didn't check to see if I could pass this water. Oh yeah, I'm good. No, man, I am just fucking up right here at the end. Dude, come on. Shit, now I gotta try to get my shit here. See if I can get it as it comes by. Alright. No harm, no foul. So, okay, so precarization, yeah, only one T, is the instrumentalization of insecurity by structures of power, right? So Bridges then is what Bridges has set up basically is the precarization of Sam and other porters. Lori argues too that in the U.S. anyway, this precarization is usually internalized by those workers, right? And they see their situations rather than sort of being so many meters. I kind of forgot what I was looking for. They internalize it as sort of a mode of self-responsibility and self-management, personal sacrifice, duty, right? Really, right? It comes down to being a duty. And similarly, when we get back to play and ritual, that's sort of a difference between the two. Ritual is seen as a duty to do. I must complete this ritual to, you know, bring about whatever sort of idea or thought or meaning that is assigned to it. But in play doesn't have duty. Play is a doing, but it's free of that duty because it's not as well. It's not as structured. It's always open-ended, right? It might seem structured, but it's liable to change, and it doesn't really set into that structure until it becomes ritual. I'm gonna get murdered here because it's been so long since I've played, and wait, this is all cool stuff. There we go. I didn't do a whole lot of gotcha, bish. Shut up.
I'm right here.
Man, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, another sort of interesting mechanic here is that when people die, they essentially explode like a nuclear bomb. So, you know, you can't just go around killing people willy-nilly. I've always taken pretty a pretty careful approach to these things. I've never killed anyone in the game. It's told to me. I'm led to believe that kind of thing will happen. Oh fuck! No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, don't entrust. Oh, okay. Well, I guess okay. I delivered the powers. Whatever. I thought I was taking that stuff, but I got confused. I'm not really sure this is necessary, but...
Hey, you!
The touchpad does too much in this game now. I just heard somebody. What was I coming to get? I can't remember. I'll just take it all. I won't take any of that stuff. I don't know why I'm whispering. Do you think they can hear me? Fuck. Did I take that stuff? No. Pretty sure the artwork is what I was coming for, but I'm gonna get all this. That dude just said again, what? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Alright, no, I really need to get this and get the fuck out of here. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. All right. That's optimized, but it doesn't look great. Now let's see if I can get the fuck out of here. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I don't want to cross that river. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I think I've escaped this. Am I right? Alright. The things that you carry can also be... Oh shit, no, I didn't escape. They're right behind me. You can see the red line sort of indicating I have a bogey on my 6. The cargo can be, of course, destroyed. You can see some of it sort of rusting. But clearly you don't want to fall over. You want to keep your falls. Shit, I got tired. Also, my baby needs a break. My BB. Okay. Hey, I made it. Hey, Sness, how's it going, man? Oh shit! Oh no! Let's get down to... Well, no, let's try to get back to Port Knot City, I think. I'm good. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. I have lost my vehicle, though. I can't remember where I parked it. Let's take a rest for a moment while I figure out where the hell I'm going. Oh yeah. Sness says, I find it interesting how technology and the lack of tech kind of define the experience of this virtual world. At once there is advanced biotech, the BB, that enables travel, but a lack of vehicular transportation that might trivialize the journey. There are vehicles, and you actually can build roads, like paved roads,
Okay.
sort of through a collective action with other players. But it's largely sort of prescribed where they go, right? Like you find a little hub, and you can add materials to it, and it will, you know, eventually pave part of a roadway. But I mean, yeah, like you're really right to sort of. Shit, I don't. I'm gonna fall. I'm not gonna cross that. Oh no, here it goes. Oof, that was close. Good lord, I am struggling here just to stand still. All right. Let's see if I have a rope. I mean, a ladder. I don't think it's gonna make it all the way across this, though. I gotta find a place where it will. I don't know if we're gonna make it back to Port Knot City after all. There is definitely sort of this attempt to. I mean, there are fantastical technologies here, but there's also sort of this attempt to recapture some of the old world technologies, and in fact, almost sort of, you know, dare say a fetishization of old world technologies. For instance, I just delivered. At the very beginning of this stream, I delivered some like vintage stereo equipment, I think, to a character called the Musician. He's also sort of, you know, he also gets records and CDs and like sheet music even, right? So it's like this sort of fetishization of things, media objects that we take for granted in the current world. Dude, come on. This is gonna be a long ass road. Oh, there's a vehicle though, which will help me get across. And maybe I can get to that rope there. Where's that rope at? Come on, 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 come on. Stop moving, stop moving. I don't think this is gonna do anything for me. Fuck. This is, oh fuck, reminding me of almost, no! I'm just stuck here now. This reminds me of basically every canoe trip I've ever been on. Get the beer! There it is! Oh, I'm so close! Fuck. I dropped, okay, cool, I didn't drop anything that time. So, I mean, yeah, you know, like, I'm glad that you got to see that because I haven't had a whole lot of, I haven't struggled a whole lot in the traversal, but you can see how, like, how quickly just a simple stream that's not even that deep can become a tremendous barrier. Okay, let's. I think with this vehicle, I can get back to where I want to go. Cascading problems. Cascading mountains. Is that a pun? Because it's a good one. I prefer the smaller vehicles to this kind of shit. Actually, I think I need to go wider out. Are you out of power? What's the deal here? Definitely sort of a beat up old truck. There's a. Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck you, bitch. The bikes are by far superior. This would have been a nightmare in that truck. No. No. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I really messed up. Okay, well, this is gonna be a long thing. And I don't even know if I have the weapons to fight this guy. But yeah, I do have some grenades. Oh, bad throw. Terrible throw. Grenade. All right, yeah, I'm both. Okay, well, hey, that was Death Stranding. Thanks so much for checking it out with us. I will maybe play it again sometime. Check me out on Wednesday though for Lunch Zone. I'm gonna play some The Last of Us 2. Stick around for Eric's show, The Arena, in which he is playing an esports game. I'm not really sure what he's playing. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye.